my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this game of Total War Warhammer 3, where we're going to be playing some more Miao Ling, because we did a poll in the interim period between the previous stream, which was Crusader Kings, and then this one, and the options were Inkari, Miao Ling, and Tsarina Katarine, and Miao Ling did win. However, before we do that, there was something I wanted to check out, because, and this is definitely going to be of interest to those of you who are interested in Warhammer, and that is, there is going to be a multiplayer tournament going on tomorrow starting at 3 PM, and I'm in it. There are something like 40 of us. It's going to be a pretty big deal. It's a player versus player, it's competitive, there are prizes, and it involves just a whole bunch of different content creators, and I'm really quite excited. Now, I wasn't 100% sure about all of the details, which is why I haven't actually updated my schedule for that yet, which is actually something that I'm going to do right now before I forget. So Saturday, all other stuff for Saturday is hereby cancelled, because we're doing Total War Warhammer 3. There is a name for this. What's it called? Oh yes, the Chaos Clash Tournament. And I have no idea when this is due to finish. It starts at 3 PM GMT. So let's go ahead and clear that. Question mark, question mark, question mark, because the end time depends on how far I get through. We do have some real pro players, so I'm definitely not expecting to get into the latter stages, but if I survive a round or two, I'll be pretty content with that. And even if I don't, hell, it's just an opportunity to try something that I don't usually try. So tomorrow, 3 PM, Total War Warhammer 3 Chaos Clash Tournament is going to be taking place. And as part of that, I'm guessing we can only use the Warhammer 3 factions. The amount of details about this are really kind of poor. So I'm not 100% sure who we can even pick. Have they said that anywhere? Running brackets, scores... Sign up. Brackets. Yeah, they've said absolutely nothing about who's actually playing. So what I'm going to very quickly do is I'm just going to load up the multiplayer, which I think is this, and then that. I don't actually want to start matchmaking, though, is the problem. If I click it, does it actually start? Oh, no, don't do that. Versus AI. What factions are available? Okay, so it is just the new ones. We're not allowed to play Ogre Kingdoms because they will not have been announced yet. But Khorne, Grand Cathay, Nurgle, Tzeentch, Slaanesh, Kislev, and Demons of Chaos are going to be the ones around. So I should probably... Well, I don't even know what races we're playing as, because I think that's going to be randomly drawn. So I'm going to have to create the army basically live as we go. What's going to happen if you get wiped, say, within an hour or two? I'll just switch to another game. Probably just continue single player. Or switch to Hearts of Iron, which is what was supposed to be on the schedule. So, yeah, that is what is happening tomorrow. There is a multiplayer game going on. More than that, I honestly don't know, because I haven't been told. And I think it is also Belly Bluff Ogre Mountain Land Battle. Hang on. That I can see. If I go to the page, and then Chaos Clash Tournament. First battle is Broken Leg Gully. So no, it's not that. How do you even change? Map setup. Broken. What was it called? Broken Leg Gully? I'm not even seeing that. It's not the Broken Leg Gully either. Okay, I have no idea. Oh, it's probably because it's not one of those? It's not you. It's not going to be you. It's going to be... you? No. 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 Okay, I have no idea. We'll work it out tomorrow. Hopefully. But anyway, that is what is going to be occurring tomorrow for tomorrow's stream. So again, starting at 3 PM instead of 5 PM. In the meantime, though, we are going to go ahead and load up the Miao Ying campaign, because that is the one which was voted for. That's not the right one. That's the right one. We're on turn 74 already. Blimey. Probably not a map you have available. Why would I not have it available, though, Kalinus? Wait, did I do it the wrong day? Ah, it's been a long week. I totally did. Son of a bitch. Alright, let's just copy and paste the current schedule. Replace that. I just saw that and then... Saturday. There's Saturday. Starts at 1500 until who frickin' knows. Chaos, Clash, Tournament. There we go, Saturday. Now it should be proper. The last 2 days have felt like a Friday to you. Unfortunately, this whole week has just felt like a whole week of Mondays to me. It's been horrible. And now I have another full day of streaming tomorrow, including the earlier start. God, I can't wait until Sunday. Like this last month, I've loved it. It's been a lot of fun. But it's been a lot. I've just had like no days off for an entire month, basically. That's not true. I've had like Mondays off, but that was it. No, in fact, it's not even Mondays off, because I was still doing Paradox stuff. Like, yeah. Anyway, enough of that. So, we are currently playing as Miao Ying, and we are under attack. There are a whole bunch of armies going after the gates, but the gates are generally in a pretty good place. Where are our armies? Did we... Oh, we just finished the fight in Nurgle, didn't we? Yeah, so we just got the Soul of Nurgle. Our army did take a bit of a beating, but we didn't actually lose any units. And we can also promote Miao Ying twice. And you just got the Eye of the Storm, which is your melee fighty buff thing. And I believe we were starting to train you up as a bit more of a general, which is going to include the Eastern Fires, which improves your missile damage strength for Crane Gunners, Iron Hell Gunners, Grand Canyon, and, of course, rocket launchers.
The Bastion's defense requires it.
And then Vasco has leveled up to level 16, and you need to get better at magic-y stuff, which is going to include the Final Transmutation, which is a direct damage... Strong versus single characters, weak versus multiple characters. Okay.
I will make my father proud.
And then the rest is just replenishment. So what is... Actually, one other thing that Miao Ying does need to do.
Defend.
That is just go and sit in Nan-Gau for a bit. It'll improve your strength. It'll let you recover your wits. And most importantly, it will get rid of the Eternal Stench.
Conspire against me.
Which is... not a great modifier to have. You are not diseased, though. That is
the Bastion
good.
can never be breached.
Mingfan, meanwhile, you are currently defending the Dragon Gate. I think we just went and destroyed Dragon Crossroad. And you are probably in a pretty decent spot to go and see if we can take out Ironstorm. Now, that is currently being attacked by Lothar. Is it? Karzag. Dreaded Woe. Yes. Or we could go and defend the Turtle Gate and help it against all of the people trying to attack it. But I think Turtle Gate's fine. The question here really is, do I want to sally forth?
You know nothing.
You could force march over to there. You could not. So if I attack Gormer... Oh, that's a lot of Marauder champions. That's actually a pretty strong army. You know what? Let's just chill here. Here's good.
I will be obeyed.
Not going to spend money on the Snake Gate. What's this? Oh, that's the compass, which we're not changing because Chaos is still attacking. And I rather like having no corruption. Roaming Cricket. You are the Caravan Master. And you have 2 points to spend. So I think that's going to be on Tactician. And then... Ranged. You are definitely inspired marksmanship. Armor piercing, missile damage, plus 15% for crane guns. Yeah.
An upper hand, indeed.
Whereabouts are you? You're currently just outside of
See
Kislev.
all your
Okay.
weaknesses.
And then we can build an outpost in the western provinces, which I don't really want to do. Are there any other diplomatic dealings that we
Queen
could
of
do?
Kislev.
Ice Court. We could get a non-aggression pact with Kislev, which I think would be a very good move.
Friends of Kislev, we greet you. An accord between...
Alright, so we're now buddying up with them.
Kislev's chosen.
Rostmen clan is not too far off either. And in fact, it looks like we're going to have a bunch of trade deals coming through relatively soon,
Highborn son.
which is good, because that means more money. And there are a bunch of places where we could be building stuff. Blimey. Right. It is like 2 weeks since we played this last, so I just don't remember what was happening. Long week indeed. Got your driver's license yesterday. Nice. That's one thing. So I'm usually very easy to get along with, except apparently with driving instructors. I've had maybe 8 different driving instructors here in the UK, still don't have my license. I have like a lesson or two of them. I was like, I can't stand you, so I never want to see you again. I have an American license. That was fine. First time. First instructor. No problem. British instructors, though? Oh, man. I hate them. Last few months have been very stressful for you for your seizures. Oh, yeah, Samuel. I hope you're doing alright. Don't forget about Quick Deal. That's literally what we were just looking at. That's because you drive on the wrong side of the road. No, I think it's because America actually spoiled me. So American roads are just nicer than British ones. They're so big, they're so luxurious, there's so much space. And I do remember when I lived in California for a year and I came back, and like getting onto the M25, which is the major motorway around London, I was thinking, this thing's like a go-kart track. It's so small. So I hate driving here. I really don't like driving here. Is it driving stick? Might also be that. Yeah, I think if I try and get a driving license again, I'm just going to go, I don't care about manual, just give me automatic. Just don't want driving license. Very happy with walking, cycling, public transport's good for me. Yeah, I have no problems with walking and public transport and all of that stuff. Like, that's what I do. And living here in London, it's fine. But if I ever move out of London, then it becomes less fine. Take you on driving in New York? No. San Jose, California. If you haven't driven New Jersey or New York City, you don't know what suffering is. Oh no, New York's easy compared to London. Like, centre of London? But yeah, I just don't see, like, this whole love affair that people seem to have with sticks. Just give me automatic. I want it to be simple. The less things I have to think about when driving is the more focus I can put on the road. So if I'm not having to worry about what gear I'm in and whether I'm doing the right arcane transitions and whether I'm making sure this freaking pedal is in far enough. Yeah. Automatic's boring. Boring's good. I like boring. Give me boring. Anyway, village of the Tigerman is here on the border. But it's not on a border that we're actually hostile with anyone. I think there were some, yeah, there are some ogres down here that we don't particularly like. And Yuan Shan Fu is kind of dealing with that area. So the Tower of Asher has already been fully upgraded. So the Tower of Asher is fine. Gunpowder Road, have we just upgraded you? Yes. And we are waiting for one more building. Which is probably the Celestial... No, because we can get those units out of the walls. Might be defenses? Just to make Nan-Gau the most ludicrously hard place to attack. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to upgrade this with artillery batteries. We're going to go with the ramparts. We're going to go with the Yang system. Nan-Gau already has one of the biggest garrisons. And now we're going to make it even bigger and more scary. Okay, where are we at? We are currently at 3 yen, so this works fine. And that spent basically no money. Western Great Bastion. I don't care about the bastions. Don't care about your unit production. That's another bastion, that's another bastion. In that case, we're down here. So, may as well upgrade you to the maximum. And then we have 2 building slots for other stuff. This is a unit recruitment place. We do not yet have any gunpowder source. So let's do that. And that'll do for now. Alright, end turn. Do I have a maximum turn timer? I think as of Thursday we now no longer have a maximum, no. But otherwise, at this point, I think we're mostly going to be trying to expand southwards into the Badlands, kicking chaos away as far from the bastions as possible, and heading into the scary lands whenever the portals open. Okay, so you are again trying to attack. This is the scary army though. Trolls, mammoths, throwing axes, marauders. Just double checking that this is in fact attacking the city. I'm pretty sure it is. Even though it says intercept. Yes it is. Yeah, we'll fight you. Let's do this. How viable is it to push past the wall and occupy the outer settlements? It's viable. The problem is that the territory out there is very unsuitable terrain. So we have like a minus 100 modifier to income and everything. So it's not really worth it. It's good to just keep them as ruins, because then it costs chaos time and resources to reoccupy them. Hey Mordred, don't chat much, but I wanted to say thanks for all the quality content. Always enjoy the streams. Thank you, Kansas City Kid. Appreciate that, thank you. I think manual is better for long distance, automatic for city. Often I disagree with the automatic transmissions when I change gear, and it tortures me when I have the city car on the cruiser. I have a fun time, especially on vacation. Nice roads, the cool view, strolling and driving is fun. I don't really find driving fun myself. The freedom is nice, the ability to go wherever the hell you like is nice, but just driving for the sake of driving. Okay, so Celestial Dragon Crossbows we'll put here. And I think probably here in the center. Because that's just closest to where the reinforcements come in. And then I think we're going to put the shielded guys on there. Then we're definitely putting the Celestial Dragon Guard behind each of the gates. Like so. Like so. Oh, there's a breach there. Okay, noted. And there. Then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Jade Warrior Halberds here. Because they're almost certainly just going to make a rush for that. And then we're definitely putting crossbows on either side. Like so. Peasants can come over on this side. And then Jade Warriors can be over here. And then between these two. That side. You can go there.
Jade Warriors!
And then Jade Warriors will put behind the gatehouse here. What do we still have? We have these archers to put somewhere.
Crossbowman!
So I should put the crossbows here. And the peasant archers here. Then Bossman stand here to buff their harmony, maybe on that side. And then the cavalry, who you definitely want to have behind the lines in case anyone manages to break through. We need somebody around to just put out fires. That should be all of our units. Okay, the next thing we need is towers. I'm thinking put one here. I'm going to go with the tier 2s because these don't do the AoE damage, which we saw almost knock down our own walls. So the front towers do not want to be AoE. The towers further back, fine. The front ones, no. Because it's a bastion, we get quite a few. Alright, let's do this.
The celestial wind grants us might and protection. This day shall be ours.
Everything must die! Dragon crossbows!
We'll just let the towers kill him. I'm pretty sure they're capable. Then again, maybe not.
They will perish!
Right, and then the other thing I need to do is select all of you and make sure you're on guard mode. Oh wow, that gate's almost dead as well. That gate's dead already. Okay, this wall has taken some damage. He's going to be through that in no time.
Dragon Guard! It is fated!
30 seconds. It's a very pretty wall. I would agree with you. Actually looked backwards on the wall before. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, the battle has ended. Apparently these guys didn't even arrive in time. Well, heroic victory. Well done, team. Can you rebuild the wall now before the attack? Maybe? Would love to have a quest battle or something on the wall itself. Yeah. Trying to think how that would work with like constricted areas to move through, but we have the dwarven tunnels, so why not? Well, I'll take the replenishment.
Workers for the great cause.
Now I bet the main attack comes in. Nope, they are just raiding. Okie dokie then. Okie dokie. Caravan encounter. Hungry, hungry ogres. I am definitely not losing my Fire Rain rocket launcher, so we will fight them. Except apparently we won't. Greystroke is back. Village of Tigerman. The Age of Rage. An unnatural aggression takes hold of the populace, a seething frustration that explodes at the slightest provocation.
Refused.
Okay, Dragon Gate.
Gun Lord reporting.
Wall strength 100. Wall strength 100. Damaged. Wall strength 92. So still in the process of repairing, I take it. We can get the Bastion Parlor, which will be a bit more strength. Likewise with you.
Remain steadfast for the Emperor.
Power in the blood.
Upkeep reduction for local armies, campaign line of sight, or attrition reduction, and recruitment cost reduction. Or we can get the Celestial Barracks, which I think is really what we're going to be after. Or nothing. Alright, Miao Ying, you are definitely heading home.
Unbreakable defenses. Serve me. Serve the Emperor.
Just seeing if there's any units here that we may want to recruit. We've already got the Jade Lancers instead of the Peasant Horses. The Wujing War Compass is the only thing you're missing, but your army isn't really that much about magical power. So I think that's alright. Yuan Shan Fu. You are trying to get down to Yiti.
No one tells a tyrant what to do.
And I think that is a fight that I'm going to take.
Spill that vile blood.
Expecting a valiant defeat. My allies are not going to help out. But we're going to encircle this. And they'll probably attack me next turn. And then Ming Fan, you are in the far north.
No.
Celestial Ancestors.
They have meanwhile rebuilt the walls there. I need them to try to attack me though.
The Storm Dragon.
Otherwise, let's just get on with building stuff. So Nan-Gau can upgrade the walls again. And that's basically all I got money for. Hang on. Zhuge is back. Stroke. And that means that we can go on a murdering spree again. Now, are there any agents around that I need to get dead? In my realm, no. Out here, yes. Particularly those two. So let's head up here.
Secret house.
Top right, there was one. I'm looking at the minimap and I'm not seeing any red in this corner. Agents don't actually show up on the zoomed out version. Yeah, there's a Skaven there, you're not wrong. Okay, so yes, we do actually want to go in that way. Fair enough, well spotted. Cool sign! I once asked Miao Ying why she was taking so long. She said it was because she was dragging her feet. Oh, when I was reading that, I was like, where is this guy? Oh. Okay, okay. Boo. First time viewer just saying aloha, cheers. Hello, Cybernetic American. Welcome to the stream. So are those ogres going to attack me? What's the deal here? Siege is a beginning, in earnest. Oh, you're going for it. Are you sure? This does not seem wise. I guess you do have them, but it's going to take 2 minutes to arrive. And this wall I don't think is damaged. Wise? No. Bloody? Yes! For corn! Blood for the blood god. Skulls for the skull throne! And money for Cathay. If you kill him, you can win. Why I kind of don't want to kill him, but unfortunately I think the towers will kill him. Unfortunately, this means I have to spend time setting up my defenses just in case. This is an actual legit attack. Alright, I'm not going to spend a really long time doing this. Oh. There's more entrances now, apparently. Alright, well, I guess we'll put all of the halberdiers down here. And then Celestials, but don't shoot. Celestials. Crossbows. 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 Archers. Warriors. 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 Peasants. Warriors. Oops. Cavalry. And then the boss man comes down over here. And then we wanted... Whoops. Tower. 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 Start. Start. I didn't even have to press end battle this time. AI being AI, yeah. Like, with the reinforcements, alright, fine, we have a bit of a fight, although you're attacking one of the most heavily defended places in Cathay against a very strong garrison, while being outnumbered by 800, so good luck. But you do have a pretty high-level army. So I'm glad I didn't spend a particularly long time setting up my armies. Free gold. Yeah. I don't know how much experience I'm getting for this. That's really what I'm after. None. Just gold. It's not even letting me choose what to do with the captives. That's because there weren't any. Right, now we have a proper fight in our hands. That's a scary army. Is this the same place? Round 2. You mean round 3? Pretty sure this is the 3rd attempt now. Still sad the garrison commanders can't level up. I think they can. You just can't choose what traits to give them. Mammoths are going to be an issue. Maybe? We shall see. We shall see. This time I am going to need to spend a little bit more time deciding on my defences, and it's the same place. So there are already breaches. So now I'm going to spend the time to set up properly. Are all of the gates open? No, this one's not. Right, so Celestial Crossbows, Celestial Crossbows, Shielded Crossbows, other Crossbows.
The Celestial Faithful!
Peasant Bows.
Stone and steel! Peasant spearmen!
Peasant Spears can come over here. Jade Warriors. Jade Warriors. Jade Warriors. Don't really have enough space to put over there. So actually these two Jade Warriors are going to be in reserve. And then Celestial Dragon Guard.
Order and the balance.
Chances are they won't actually even attack this gate, so I'll be able to move them after this.
Jade warriors!
But just in case, it's still going to pay to be prepared. And then we'll have these halberds stand by nearby.
The Celestial
Cavalry come up here. Actually, cavalry in here. And then the boss man stands here. And then towers. So we definitely want these two built. We're going to want this one built. And the first tower we set up is going to be over there.
The celestial wind grants us might and protection. This day shall be ours.
Shoot the trolls. Shoot the trolls. Apparently I can't use those. Shoot the mammoth. Shoot the general. Shoot Shoot the general. Shoot the general. Go.
Warrior crossbows. Dragon crossbow.
My test begins!
Dragon crossbows.
Jade crossbows.
Crossbowmen.
Never conquered.
Let's make sure we get
Peasant archers.
these guys shot up. The generals are going to fall pretty quickly. This is actually a pretty
Shenyan's faithful.
significant attack here.
Minds
Let's pull you
as
back
one.
so that I can move you across to defend these walls.
It is fated. The Emperor expects.
Then these archers we'll bring over to here. And so it begins.
I stand ready!
Warriors!
Dragon Guard! Long spears! The Emperor expects Shenyang's faithful!
Mage of the Celestial Court!
Let's buff those
Dragon
guys.
Guard!
Is there anyone attacking that gate? Yes, there are. Impact trolls
Certainly.
there. Brilliant! Okay then. Oh, we've lost those towers already. That's slightly irritating.
Restore order!
And here come the reinforcement units. Okie dokie.
Dragon Guard!
All of you guys are fighting already. Mammoths are going down actually pretty quickly because these guys are braced. Let's have you turn around so we can go after them properly. Because you're currently facing the wrong way. They're retreating inside the city. That's very annoying. Right. Bring out the cavalry. And we need to upgrade the towers. Just to make sure that they do get shot.
Cavalry.
Stone and steel.
Without hesitation.
Warriors.
Okay, so the first set seems to have been dealt with. We've got some
Wind
swordsmen
and
needed
fire!
over here. I think I might actually pull these swordsmen back
Move in from
to
center.
guard the capture points.
For the Emperor.
Crossbowmen.
I feel like we're going to be in a bit of trouble over on that side.
Stone and steel!
So it's a good thing we're bringing in the swordsmen.
Jade Lancers. Attack in unison.
Actually, one of you stay here.
Order Moon Dragon.
Like that. Right, those towers look like they have done the majority of their work already.
Order and balance.
If it is required.
So let's bring
The Emperor expects.
crossbows back.
Wise indeed!
Dragon Guard!
Doesn't look like they actually managed to get in. Doesn't look like they'll get in either.
Cathay's foes!
So let's send some of the Celestial Guard over that side.
Jade
You as well.
warriors! With pride!
Defend the realm.
Spears!
And Spearmen I think I want to bring over here. Make sure that nothing can get up this way. Or actually, just guard this.
Dragon Guard. Attack in unison. For steel. Never conquered.
Order and balance!
The heavens await!
So this is definitely where the big part of the pressure is going to be.
Warrior crossbows!
Jade warriors!
Wind and fire!
Warriors!
Well, I'm getting lots and lots of points. Let's go and make sure that we continue upgrading the towers. Wherever they may be available. So that we can have these layers upon layers of defense. Once they've shattered in the inside, then we're good.
Move as wind!
Alright, let's bring the cavalry inside. So they can help chase down stuff like this. These guys.
My mind is ready.
Dragon Guard!
I hear the heavens.
Warriors! For the Emperor!
Defenders of Cathay!
Peasant spearmen!
Crossbowmen!
Let's start setting up some defenses a little bit further back. They only outnumber us by 300 instead of 1,000, so we're closing the gaps.
Master of Azir.
Back off, for sure.
Crossbowmen!
Minds as one!
Thoughts in harmony! For the Moon Dragon!
Trade alliances!
You need to go after them, guys. Come on.
Praise the dragons! Marching as one!
Oh, these are peasant
For the
spears.
Moon
I'll fight
Dragon!
them.
Stone and steel!
I thought it was the crossbows, which I'm actually going to say, set yourselves up there.
Certainly.
Xinjiang sends us!
Alright, so we've got some crossbows up there now, which is great. I would very much like to get some crossbows up here.
If it is required.
These guys are probably getting shot up by the towers that I've been positioning. Let's get some more. It definitely looks like the problems are going to be in here. You back off, this is not your job.
Harmony!
March in ordered ranks! The dragons ask!
Jade crossbows!
Understood!
And on a retreat!
Warriors! Immediately!
Sound the retreat!
Sounds like some of my frontliners are starting to break apart. Looks like you've cleared that gateway. Good. Let's bring you into this fight now.
Celestial Sorcerer.
That was pretty nice. Not gonna lie, that was pretty good.
My test begins.
Jade crossbows!
Well, that's a lot of bad guys coming up that side path. Cavalry caught you at last. That's good.
Dragon Guard!
Bring you back here. We've got these guys that can come
With
across.
infinite pride!
Let's guard that. So it looks like I did start pulling units back kind of at the right time.
Wise indeed.
Overwhelmed!
Retreat! Withdraw!
The heavens guide me.
You back.
Cathay's foes.
Never conquered!
Where are you guys?
Retreat!
Crossbows? Oh, you're not. Jade halberds, get into there.
Lead after all!
In fact, you know what? You stay here. This is still a good place for you to be.
Withdraw!
Because a lot of the fighting is right there.
Stone and steel!
Never conquered!
Retreat! Withdraw!
We're fighting them now, fine.
Age of the Celestial Court.
Looks like you can actually go through there, so... Yes, you can! That was 4,000 damage right there. Nice, nice, nice.
He took pieces the dragons!
Overwhelmed!
Heavens await.
And I got the god!
They outnumber me by 500 now. That's not great. Morale is starting to become a little bit problematic.
Jade Lancers!
Maybe I shouldn't have fought them here, because we're not exactly getting a lot of support. No, that's not true, actually. We're getting some. Crossbows here.
Sound the retreat!
My mind is ready.
Now, Wizard's able to do an absolute number on all of this.
Cavalry! Sun Yang sends us!
Marching as one!
Jade Lancers!
Actually, cavalry. Do need you to go and kill that, please. Because they are trying to be a little bit
I hear the
sneaky.
heavens.
Never going to get old. 14,000 damage now for him. But we have a lot of flickering units there. Okay, so where are these guys? You're guarding here. You're guarding here. You're down there, but I don't think I'll be able to get you back. We have various small units over here, which I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to send you right to the back of the city, and then reposition you from there.
Overwhelmed!
And I think it's time for you to leave as well.
Praise the dragons!
Right, let's keep on building the towers, because the towers are what's going to whittle their numbers down, because they have a long way to come. The main thing I'm concerned about is that I've not lost too many troops
Archers!
at this point.
Here. Celestial Sorcerer.
So let's start pulling ourselves back to guard this. So they still outnumbered me by 400.
Minds as one! Fight as one!
Don't think they will recover, but I've been wrong before. Huzzah!
Guided by ancestors!
See how this goes.
never conquered!
Just letting towers do their damage. Oh, there's another tower here. Yeah, these ones would be very useful, actually. Awesome! Got a cup of tea in one of your mobile Star Trek games as an item. I mean, if it's Star Trek, then I'm not surprised. Was it tea, all grey, hot, by any chance?
Jade Lancers! For Cathay!
Charging down the hill. This should be quite the impact. And these guys are going to be rather tired. Hi! Do.
Send bringing harmony.
Wind and fire! And with joy!
Well, the AI is giving me time to actually put all the towers down, which is awfully nice of them. Because we're getting quite a few of them built. Actually half tempted to turn this one into a higher level one. Get some rocket launchers going.
Long spears!
Jade warriors! Bringing harmony!
Defenders of Cathay! Move sent by dragons!
Guided by ancestors!
You all home. Right, there's only 200 more of them. Unfortunately, I think they're all going to die there because this tower just keeps on shooting them. So I just need to save up to 1550. Wow, that's expensive. They're like 2,000 new built, aren't they? There's about 400 supply in the way. The general is here. He's about had enough. Definitely bugged out a little. Had they actually pressed this attack, they might have stood a chance, but at this point they don't. I have too many towers up, there's not much they can do about this. Yeah, I think that they're bugged out, they're not actually doing any damage to the spears. I've had this before, if their units are so compressed together, then they just don't do anything, but now, this is a rocket launcher. Have fun. Now the fun really begins.
Everything must die!
They've actually broken their, or rather unbroken the AI. Here they come.
This shames the Emperor!
The gods watch! Do not disgrace us!
You accept harmony!
Warrior Crossbows! Shenyang sends us!
Dragon Guard! Marching as one!
The heavens guide me!
Yeah, I've got everything built. I think I did. They're all tier 2. And they're going to have to go through every single capture point to get to me. Gonna laugh so hard if these two now recover.
Jade Crossbows! The Emperor expects!
It pleases the dragons! Jade Lancers! With joy!
Those trolls are going to last much longer. This is the biggest threat right now. They might be able to take that point. Pretty intimidating to be attacking here. And my archers are set up there, and there's the victory. They will apparently be back. I was thinking that would be a loss. I thought it would be a victory. I was a little bit concerned. If they hadn't just committed to that massive mosh pit, might have been a slightly different story, but I still would have been able to make a stand up here. It would have just been more pressed for time and these guys wouldn't be fully rested. That's what the difference would be. I'd be running just ahead of them to get to that top point, but I'd held them in long enough at these walls to build all the towers. That was already done. Sending the cavalry, honestly I can't really be bothered. Too much micromanagement. Just let the towers do their thing. So, we lost 1,300. They lost 1,800. And they have 600 remaining. So do we. And all of my units gained actually quite a lot of experience from that fight. Will we finally be able to rebuild the walls? I don't know.
Workers for the Great Wall.
4,600 ducats. Well, it's a nice little money spinner. Blood God domain entered. The Ice Court. Settlement besieged. Dragon Gate. Ronghuo ready. Jiuan Changshun. The Eternal Stench has gone down a level. And we have been ambushed by the Ogre Kingdoms. Okay. Fight them. We're going to rebuild the wall and let Chaos pay for it. FM Blucia, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Sad Brian coming in with a 27-month resubscription. Thank you very much for that, Sad Brian. Baron Penelope, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel.
Rejoice! For we have courage stronger even than the Great Bastion!
Who's right behind him? I think that's the Ogre Hunter. But it looks like we're playing an FPS right now. There we go. Yes, it was. Alright, so what are they attacking me with? Not a huge amount, and only from one direction. So the danger here is that they kill my rockets, so we're going to just go ahead and undeploy you. We're going to get you guys to deploy back here. We're going to get the Streltsy to deploy here. Crossbows to deploy here. And the archers here. And you're going to drop the guns and run like hell.
Whatever is required. But Xinjiang sends us. For moving formation. Rocket battery! Guided by ancestors.
Peasant spearmen!
Praise the dragon!
Fight as one! Rocket battery!
Rocket launcher made it out. We're good.
The personification of law!
Train gunners!
Move as wind!
Jade warriors! Shenyang's faithful! Reset my dragons! Warriors!
Wind and fire!
Subordinate only to dragons!
Direct me!
Of course, it's the elf not doing anything. Come on, dude. Get into the fight.
The celestial faithful!
I
You
say
kill
pride!
him. You kill him. Go.
Attack! Warrior crossbow! With infinite pride! Guided by ancestors!
Let's just get our ranged units out if we can. While the close combats close in.
Crossbowman! Not sent by dragons!
Ready! Very well!
Restore order!
The celestial faithful!
Ogre Hunter!
Warrior crossbows! Marching as one!
The ultimate hunter!
Jade warriors! Understood!
Attack in unison! Archers! Jade Crossbows!
Train gunners! Sechen Yang sends us. We obey.
Stone and steel!
Move in formation.
That went pretty well. Now the guns and crossbows can do their thing.
Praise the dragons! Understood! It pleases the dragons!
I don't think those man-eaters can get out of here alive somehow.
Mind sharper! An advantageous position!
Stalker of prey! Hunter moving! Hunting!
With the exception of Marcus, I think that you might actually be the only effective ranged hero I've seen. And that's mostly because you're also good in close combat. But your javelins actually seem to hit what they're aiming for. Maybe it's because you have such a short range comparative to most other ranged heroes. I'll just press rematch there. I don't need a rematch, I'm fine. 90 losses. That was a pathetic ambush. You had me worried, though. I'll grant you. You had me worried. I thought you were going to get my artillery there for a second. Okay, so we can take the money, we can take the replenishment, or we can take the leadership. I'll take the replenishment just in case. And here we go, our turn. So the gate that they keep attacking is Turtle Gate.
Shogungan Lord reporting.
So I think what I'm probably going to do is have the garrison
I will be obeyed.
attack you. And I'm going to fight this one. Because I reckon I can do better. Why is Ming Fan attacking? This should be the garrison. Unless I get both of them at the same time and not as a reinforcement. I'd be okay with that. I think the Zinch agent might be blowing up the walls. Maybe? I do wonder why they don't put some melee on rear guard while they're marching. Yeah. Oh, I do get them all. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Well then, I have a little bit of organising to do.
Shenyan's faithful. Jade warriors. Thoughts in harmony. Thoughts in harmony.
Stone and steel!
Dragon Guard!
Jade lancers. Crossbowmen. Defenders of Cathay.
Got south, boys!
Okay, so...
When do we eat?
Warriors.
Let's deploy ourselves. Something a little like this.
Praise the dragons.
Defenders of Cathay!
Warriors.
Jade Crossbows!
Rocket Battery! Jade Lancers!
Order and balance!
Thoughts in harmony.
Acolyte of Secrets!
Mage of the Celestial Court.
Or magic. Come on. Down even more. Fine.
We fight not only for our lives, we fight for our ancestors' honor.
The dragons ask!
Jade Warriors.
Wind and fire, naturally. With infinite pride.
Are they going to come towards me? Yes. Yes, they are.
Order and the balance. Celestial Fury!
Minds as one!
Anything for Cathay!
Celestial Fury!
This is why I love Cathay. Overwhelming firepower. Actually,
Warriors. The dragons ask.
Order and balance.
It pleases the dragons!
Wind and fire! For Cathay!
Stone and steel.
Defend the realm!
there's just something so satisfying about this.
Minds as one.
Jade Warriors. Six sent by dragons.
Shogun Gun Sorcerer. Immediately.
Warrior Crossbows!
Make sure he doesn't come back again. That'd be great.
Hungry!
Huzzah!
Killing time!
Stand the retreat.
He's dead.
Jade Warriors.
Defend the realm.
For the Emperor.
Defenders of Cathay!
They will perish.
Sun Yang's faithful!
With infinite pride.
Never conquered!
Rocket Battery! For the Moon Dragon!
Defenders of Cathay.
Oh man, I love it. More rockets. Not enough rockets! Never enough rockets! Alright, clearly we need more rockets over here as well. So pull you lot back so we don't get into trouble. Artillery, shoot them. Rockets, shoot them. And them. Go.
The Celestial Faithful!
We need food first and scar.
Oh yeah, you guys do fire damage. Have fun with that, trolls. Regenerate this! I don't think Empire guns do fire damage. I think it's just the Cathay ones. Cathay's like, yeah, trolls. It's fine. I have faith in firepower. Yeah, so do I. This is what you call superior firepower. Eat your heart out, Hearts of Iron.
This was not meant to be. The master desert us. This was not meant to be.
Decisive victory. Darned right it was. Ming Fan only lost 33, which was mostly that unit. That's fine. 291 kills, 337 kills. I didn't even use magic in this one. I kind of forgot it existed. Their mammoths did basically nothing. The trolls were the most effective. And the scary thing is, those rocket launchers were killing, like, champions. These are armoured. 8,000 experience. Good grief.
Kneel!
Rogue Hunter, +5 fighting rogue armies. Audacious, personally involved in combat. Barely. Okay, so Ming Fan, you need to head up to the Turtle Gate, for sure.
Adorn my chamber in finery.
Now hopefully you're within reinforcement range. Should they try to attack again. So Ming Fan, you are a general. You want more Eastern Fires. And then...
A tool worthy of a dragon.
Warhog wants magical reserves. And Victor Huang needs more lightning. Oh, Astromancers get the Wujing War Compass. Okay. Which is a magic recharging thing. And then I guess we'll go with Wind Blast. No, let's go with a Thunderbolt and Harmonic Convergence.
Child of the Nine.
So we're not currently under attack, and yes, you're right, it's that guy that's doing the damage. So let's see if Grace Stroke is around. You are actually getting pretty close. We could kind of do with some more assassins. We can get more Astromancers. We can't get any more assassins though. Enyord is more armor. Fleet of Foot is... A Fleet of Foot for an Astromancer would be probably useful. So would the corruption reduction. Bao Zhang. I like the sound of you. I think I might actually go and put you in
Witness their demise.
Miao Ying's army. Who would I replace? Crane guns, probably.
The Storm Dragon.
Astromancer of the Celestial Court.
Right, you need to have a name, and your name shall be... Sindrin! Sindrin Jiang. There we are. And then I'm going to get rid of those ring guns.
The Celestial
Place you with him instead.
The heavens will
Do it this turn, but next turn we will. Okay, then the other one that is supposed to be in a fight is you. I'm kind of okay just sieging this. I'm not in a hurry. You in a hurry? I'm not in a hurry.
Cathay needs them dead.
And then we have 10,000 ducats somehow. So let's go to the Gunpowder Road, see if there's anything that needs upgrading here. Not at present. Oh, May could. We can upgrade the goods emporiums to make some more money. Let's upgrade those wherever they are available. Then the village of the Tigerman has one building slot available still, which I think we're going to turn into an alchemist tower. Okay, and that has, in fact, just spent all of my money.
When may I return to my texts?
Good turn. You failed to wound Greystroke. Now it's Greystroke's turn. Probably not quite as good at murder as the Catherine assassin whose name I forget. Wonder if CA is going to add the Norse dwarves to the game. That would be interesting. Might make the Kislev campaign easier if there's another non-chaos faction in Norska. Yeah, I wouldn't be that surprised. They do. Even if they don't do like a full overhaul of the faction. At least give them the legendary lord up there. What's the difference between the defensive buildings? So the left side is more close combat stuff and the right side's more ranged stuff. Close combat's Yang, ranged is Yin. Ice Court dominates. Turtle Gate is under siege again. Master Mason from Miao Ying. Construction costs down, income from more buildings up. Harmonic Mastery. The Celestial Dragon will raise us up. We need only heed his wisdom. And so, by tapping the flame within their souls, the Dragon Emperor's soldiers become tireless. So we gain +1 Yang, and campaign movement increases for Yang armies, of which we don't actually have any. And we just got a caravan in. That's another 16 grand, please, and thank you. Griffin Legion Lance, +20 charge, +15% charge bonus for cavalry units. The dockside traders of Erengrad have heard of Cathay Avonian legend and show the respect to fellow merchants with an heirloom weapon. A gift from the Griffin Legion, famed for selling their might around the world.
You are the shame of your people.
Born to rule.
Master of elixirs. They will suffer elemental wrath.
Natural authority. Dismantle them.
Alright, it is time for a proper fight. Relieving the Turtle Gate. Our troops are here. And we have lots of gunpowder with us. Oh, their reinforcements. My reinforcements come from behind them, and their reinforcements come from behind me. Interesting, interesting. And I think they're going to be up on top of one of the rice paddies. Big one. So they're going to arrive from there in 2 minutes. We're going to arrive from here in 2 minutes. That's going to be a long walk. But you know what? I'm okay with this. This is fine.
Descendant of dragons!
Grand Cannon!
So the important thing is that we make sure that we're in range of them at the start of this battle. Specifically, the mammoths. We are. Quite easily. Yeah. And then we'll have the rockets just in front of you. And the crossbows. One of them.
Jade warriors!
Never conquered!
Stone and steel! Warriors!
Defenders of Cathay!
Jade warriors!
And then you and you
Defenders
are
of
going to protect this flank just in case anything bad happens. You are going to stand in the middle here to make sure that we give the harmony buff to everything.
The celestial faithful!
Cavalry can sit in these woods for now. And then we have the two wizards.
Are ready.
One can go there.
Sorcerer
One
of
can go there.
secrets.
And again, we have no magic, but that's okay. Oh, that mammoth is so nearly dead.
They are divided and selfish, but we fight as one body, one soul.
He did.
We need food, furs, and scar!
Still have a minute.
Defend the realm!
Warriors! It pleases the dragons. Celestial fury!
Fight as one!
Cannons! For the moon dragon!
20 seconds remaining.
Jade warriors! Seeking Cathay's foes!
Enemy reinforcements beginning to appear. That's alright. This is why I'm repositioning my forces slightly. Does look like these guys are trying to flank me from the side, but my own troops are going to be arriving now. So So let's make sure they don't get the opportunity.
Sent by Shen Yong. I hear the heavens. My path is known.
Grand Cannon! Immediately! The Celestial Faithful!
Warrior Crossbows! We bring in harmony!
Rampage.
Celestial Sorcerer. The heavens guide me.
Crossbowmen!
Do I have something to slow you down? No, but I have a buff that you guys can have, which will increase your armor. $177 armor. Come at me, bro.
Stone and steel! Celestial Fury! Fight as one!
Celestial Fury!
See, there is
Praise the dragon!
Cannons! They will perish! Grand Cathay!
Marching as a one!
Crossbowman!
Very much like to finish him off. Could. Alright, magic. What else do we got? Do we have anything which is single target spell? Actually, you're flying, so you could do something. Oh wait, that's a speed debuff. Haha.
Immediately! And the cannon! Oh, Cathay!
Restore order!
Okay, they're attacking my front lines now.
Warriors!
We seem to be doing alright. Let's drop a Searing Doom. There.
My mind is ready.
And Uranum's Thunderbolt.
Praise the dragons! For the Emperor! Defend the realm!
These guys aren't even going to have time to arrive. It's going to be over.
Jade Lancers!
For Cathay!
Oh, they caught my artillery. That's annoying. Let's have you come over here. Murder them.
Kiss of the Spirit Dragon!
Make sure that they don't stick around. There it is. There's the victory.
Cavalry!
Jade losses!
Cavalry! Naturally!
Never conquered! Cavalry!
Order and harmony!
The Celestial Faithful! Stone and steel!
You see how all of my artillery concentrated on that one guy does. That's one of their generals gone. Such a good kill. I think the cannons are actually doing more damage to him, though. I mean, it's not surprising. Cannons are specifically made for single target murder.
To battle!
I'm impressed by how much ammo these things have. Like, these cannons still got 33 shots each. Oh, sorry, 33 shots total for the whole battery. That's still like 7 shots each. Come on, kill him. Kill him! He's almost gone. He's almost gone. There he is. Well done, chaps.
Jade Lancers!
Order and balance.
Hold your fire. I don't want you accidentally shooting my knights over here, because they're doing some work. That's good enough. Decisive victory. That'll work. 117 losses. We so badly outnumbered them. That wasn't even a fair fight. That wasn't even close to being a fair fight. Slilderov. Thank you very much for the drink tea. I will have it now. Lovely jubbly. There we go. Turtle Gate should now be secured. Trickster Shard has been gained. Min Fang, can you reach him? Yes, you can.
Reporting.
And I think we're going to go and just take those two out. But first of all, Ming Fan has upgraded and you can now become immortal.
It is mine by blood right.
Whoa, Hog! Plague of Rust. No, increase of mobility. And then Victor. Curse the Midnight Wind. Yeah. Alright, Ming Fan. Let's go and take this guy out. And quite honestly, this is just going to be an auto-resolve. Squish.
Fight as one.
Attack minded, leadership or increase, leadership increase, Silk Weaver, attrition reduction, Spirit Quilted Spear. This spear, able to pierce any armor, was made from the horn of the Great Sphinx Kailan Tian Wu. Able to pierce any armor, heroes of Cathay carry it into battle with pride. And this is actually a pretty good weapon for you, because you're not built for fighting, the other one is. I'm currently using the Ogre Blade. You are in a Great Longmouth though, so your charge is pretty nice. That's for your Lord's army. You don't have that much cavalry though. So we'll go with the Quilted Spear. And you apparently leveled up again. So we're going to grab fast hands for the extra reload time and the missile resistance.
I was born
for those
to
high enough level. And you can return to
Adorn
Turtle
my
Gate.
chamber in
And you're totally
fine.
fine. There we go. You've suffered basically no casualties. Even though you've basically pretty much just wiped out 3 armies. Not too shabby. Has to be said, not too shabby. Have 2 of those spears confuse them. Doesn't matter if they're the same item, they just need to be the same
Celestial
class.
ancestors.
You're right, I do. Alright, let's see what we get. The Crystal of Kunlan. I thought it was supposed to be an item of higher quality. Not sure that's actually high quality. Ward save +5. Crystal of Kunlan is an explosion. Oh, but it's repeatable. You can use it every 60 seconds. That might actually be good for, like, Miao Ying. Oh, it maxes out of blue? Okay, I really wish I hadn't done that now. Just give you back the Ogre Blade. And... well, now I don't have a spear, so it doesn't matter. Alright, new technology. We are on these ones now. So we can get the flanking stratagems, which will give devastating flanker for Jade Lancers. And we have now seen from the Slanesh campaign how good that trait is. I want it
For the
badly.
defense effort.
And Sindrin, you can now join Miao Ying's army. Begin doing a bit of scooting about. In fact, we should equip you too. What talisman are you using?
The Storm Dragon.
Talisman of Endurance, yeah, there's no way I'm changing that. Although what I could do is Obsidian Amulet plus Jade Amulet. Nah, we want the recharge. So you are a mage. 3 explosions. Armor for them. Ward save, I guess, is useful, but this is mostly if you're in the middle of an enemy unit, and that should basically never happen. Magic Shard is useful for you. Enchanted Shield is useful for you. And you know what? You're Enchant Fu. You are the close combat. No, you're the mage. You're the one who should be a close combat hero, but you're not. You're a mage. That's because there is no yellow line for you. So you really are the close combat one. So you've currently got a Talisman of Endurance. I think I'm instead going to give you Crystal of Kunlun.
Move like water, fight as
And then
one.
Ming Fan can have the ward save. Talisman of Endurance. Then the other ward save can go to...
You are the shame of your people. The Storm Dragon.
Talisman of Protection. So you still need a weapon, which you can use the Relic Sword. Or I think the Sword of Strife is actually going to be better for you. And then an enchanted item, the symbol of which being the... that. Is that ranged? Yes. Crackle Blaze is in fact ranged. And then ancillaries. Growth in local province, campaign movement, aged sage, tax collector you can definitely do. No, not the H-Sage. We need to give that to assassins. And that's pretty much all you can do. Okay, Sindrin, you are equipped. We still need to hang out here until we get rid of the incessant bloating. How strong are you? You're still at full strength. Dragon Gate, you are still building stuff up. Turtle Gate, you are also. But we have 20 grand now that we can spend. Gunpowder Road, you just finished doing some upgrades. So let's go ahead and get the Celestial Beacon. Which will allow us to get another Astromancer, in fact. And then the artillery batteries, and now your garrison is redunculous. Broken lands. You may as well get better artillery. That spent 20 grand just like that. Done.
Your followers think you are fool.
Have we moved? Greystroke we have. Okay. Mordred going for Cavalry Attack. I mean, having a small number of cavalry for chasing down and for getting those devastating rear and flank charges, sure. Especially if they actually have that devastating flanker ability, which increases their charge. And Jade Lancers already have pretty good charges. Get me that on Great Longmer Cavalry, though, and we'll be laughing. They don't count as cavalry. They're flying. It's official. Oh, you're attacking! And this wall is at 100% strength. The Snake Gate. Alright, another siege. We shall fight them. And then we shall see how it does. Okay. Let's see how the setup for this one goes. This time we're only up against one army as opposed to two at the same time. They do have a few siege engines. Nothing crazy scary, but they do have some. I am glad that we get 3 Celestial Guard. It does make doling them out a little bit easier. Actually, you know what? Both of the mammoths are here, as well as all of the trolls. So we're going to put all of the Celestial Crossbows in the middle. And then I think I might actually... Halberds. Halberds.
Praise the dragons!
Crossbow.
Warrior crossbows!
Crossbow. Crossbow. Archers. Swords. Actually, you know what? Let's put the swordsman here.
Warriors! The celestial faithful!
Yeah. And then the
Play the
cavalry.
lancers!
And it'll also be over here. Then the boss man stands here to multiply their damage. Is there anything left? No. Towers, that's what's left. Tower, tower. Tower. I feel like we have more points to spend even now. It's quite ridiculous. And I love it. Any other towers here? No, we've got all of those already. In that case, how about we put block of wall there. There. So that's going to force them to come around the sides, where I can then more easily fight them. And we have a couple of towers that can go in here. Alright, I think I'm good. We may begin.
My test begins!
Ah yes, and I should tell my towers what I need you to shoot at. So you are killing their general. You are killing them. You kill them. 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 Him. Them. Is this game good? I'm afraid I cannot actually say if it's good or not, because I'm still under a reviews embargo. All I can do is show it to you, and allow you to make your own judgments.
Dragon Guard! Our ancestors decree!
Yeah, we want the Dragon Guard shooting the mammoth if we can. That'll be grand. We'll see the way open to shoot him. That would be lovely.
Restore order!
Jade Crossbows! Immediately!
Never conquered! The Emperor expects
Peasant archers! With infinite pride!
Understood. With joy.
You guys are in position.
Shenyan's faithful!
That'll have to do.
Wind and fire!
I stand ready! Crossbowman! Will of the dragons! Wise indeed!
One mammoth down. Looks like the second mammoth's going to go down pretty fast. Actually tempted to send these swordsmen forwards. We'll keep these guys back, but we'll send these
Thoughts in
swordsmen
harmony.
forwards. Actually kind of looks like this central area is going to just get obliterated. Those trolls are now in range. Let's make sure they get shot.
Stone and steel!
Right, I should be building a bunch more towers.
Move in formation!
I probably want to do these. Yeah, they've come down, unfortunately. Hitting these guys on the side doesn't look like they're going to go for those gates, so I think we're okay just turning these guys around.
Thoughts in harmony!
Do this. Oh, but they are in over here. That's a little concerning.
Dragon crossbows! Immediately!
That's okay, because I can just put the crossbows shooting on the inside and then have them kill the trolls. Which Just need you to hurry up.
Celestial Fury!
Crossbowmen! The Emperor's will!
Come on, get the shots off.
Warrior crossbows!
Minds as one!
Yeah, I shouldn't put halberds on the walls. They're not as good there. Sword and boards. That's what you want on the walls.
The heavens await!
The celestial faithful.
Understood! Zhang faithful!
Minds as one. Whatever is required.
Are any of them getting inside? At the moment it doesn't quite look like it, no.
Shenyang's faithful. Sent by Caravans.
Let's put you guys there.
Warriors!
Let's have you guys standing in here.
Shenyang sends us!
Looks like these trolls are indeed going to die.
My
You
mind
have now
is
arrived.
ready.
Good. Good.
Retreat! Withdraw!
Should have done it a little further forwards.
There is a way!
Actually,
Lighting the
you
way!
buff them. Harmonic convergence,
And I
22
will
seconds
go.
of extra melee attack and defense. Pull you back.
Cathay's bow! I hear the heavens
Crossbowman!
with joy! They will perish!
The Emperor expects!
A necessity!
Definitely starting to lose over on that side. I really do like the soundtrack for Warhammer 3. The composer did a good job. Like the music, yeah. Come on, a little bit more. There we go.
Thoughts in harmony. Crossbowman.
Celestial sorcerer! There is a way! Overwhelm!
So it looks like my fight over here is kicking ass and taking names with crossbow support. No less. On this side, it's not looking as strong. Although these swordsmen have been holding out like absolute troopers.
It is required!
Oh, we got troops starting to move up. We've got the tower right there. And then we have a very solid line here. Them trying to run uphill. Good luck with that. I don't think they're going to get anywhere on there. And over here, it's basically the same thing. We've set the line up purposefully to be right next to the tower. So, good luck with that. Ah, now the crossbows can shoot these guys in the back. Nice. That's why I put them there, and there's the victory. These guys actually held for the entire time. Legends. Just gonna put that in there. Nice. T4 Parker, thank you very much for the follow. Boris ABC, thank you. Sildurov wants me to drink some tea. Did I do that one already? I might have, but here's another. And we didn't even get to use the cavalry this time around. What does the ZZZ mean on the unit portraits? They're currently not doing anything. So like the cavalry that were just hanging around on my capture point, they were probably just chilling. Chinese Gonda doesn't even need a wizard. No, if he did a little bit. Just a little bit. So they still have 500 remaining, which is mostly Chaos Warriors. Virtually all of their specials were killed, though.
Workers for the great cause.
Looks like they're going to try and concentrate for an attack on the Dragon Gate. But Ming Fan is up there in Turtle Gate. We'll just move her south and then just roll up the last remaining units. Gates under siege again. Incessant bloating is gone. So now we're down to just the last one. The rifts have gone! The demonic hosts that crossed the Maelstrom through them have lost their link to the Chaos Realms. Without such power to sustain themselves, the hosts will quickly dissipate, so I want to take as many of the souls of them as possible. Did any of the factions get 2 souls? No. Good. Ooh, Khorne wasn't actually claimed. Neither was Slanesh. Interesting. Okay, Victor has leveled up. You can get some more scooting a boot. Miao Ying, you are chilling. Because you've still got one more trait to go, and you have to be in the capital to get rid of that. Or anywhere with the anti-Skaven building,
Mantle them.
which we haven't bothered with. Otherwise, Yuan Shan Fu. This is going to take 13 turns.
Only what I listen to is me. I'm no one in charge round here.
Alright. And then Ming Fan. You can quite honestly come down here and just take out Harwolf. Move in the right direction anyway. Great stroke.
Alchemist of the House of Secrets.
Kill them.
They will never expect me.
Stab, stab.
I do not fail.
Hate Zinch. Believing, rightfully, that Zinch and his agents are responsible for all turmoil, pain, and madness in the world, this one would like to see them put down and out for good. Causes fear when fighting against Zinch. Success. Not crit success, but success.
No siege can shatter harmony.
We wouldn't actually lose anything by auto-resolving this, so we're just going to go ahead and do that.
We shall prevail.
There we go. That army has been demolished.
Your followers think you are fools.
And then we have 5,000 to spend on stuff. Broken lands. You can get some... an upgraded alchemical workshop. That sounds good to me. Do we have any trade deals we could be doing?
Obey me.
Yes, we do. Loose Tooth are willing to do some stuff. Non-aggressions. You are at war with a lot of people. You're at war with Goldtooth. Not sure about that one. Rossman clan. You're at war with the Ice Court, so I don't think I want to get an agreement with you either.
Boss. Tribe Lord.
harmony above all.
Right, this can now swing somewhere else now that corruption's no longer a problem. How is the control in our realm? Do I need some more Dragon Emperor's Wrath?
Claude,
Control's
Dalt,
fine.
you are doomed.
And corruption too, right? We have no corruption anywhere. That's an amazing achievement. Growth, we're already pretty big cities. I guess back to the Great Bastion in that case. At least until we're attacked again. We are still 3 yen. Oh, and a caravan arrived home, so... I don't have the money to send you. I need to cancel whatever it was I just started building, which was here. 2,000, that's plenty. Okay, so we want to send KVK. And we want to send you at the absolute maximum. Which I can't currently do, because that's actually even more expensive. Maybe I should wait one more turn. No, you can cancel you. And then, where do we want to send you? 21,000 if you get down to Marienburg, which is currently owned by Disciples of the Maw. Ogres took it. Off you go. Got a long way to go, buddy. A long way. We'll save that and then we upgrade to the Alchemy Workshop next turn. That sounds to me like a better plan. Onwards! Great swords are pretty weak. Yeah, I feel like now that everyone else has had a bit of an overhaul, Empire could probably do with one, because I do feel like their units are underwhelming comparatively. Like, great swords are supposed to have some of the best heavy armor in the world, except maybe for, like, Ironbreakers. It's all dwarven forged. So for them to have only slightly more armor than Jade Warriors is problematic. Although I think that says more about the Jade Warriors. I think the Jade Warriors are too strong. 90 armor for a low-level unit? Ridiculous. Faction claims a soul. Goldtooth of a second. That is annoying. Something within. We've lost the last of the negative traits, so Miao Ying is now good to go again.
The Storm Dragon.
So, what do we want to do with you? Because I'd quite like you to be basically ready to go as soon as the rifts appear.
I demand their death.
No one tells a tyrant what to do.
Ha! Claude, Dalt, you are doomed.
But I do kind of feel like I should send you out there.
The Celestial Miao Ying.
I require a war room.
We'll go and take out the Fortress of Eyes. And just do a bunch of damage to Chaos over here.
Master
Ghost
of
Strokes level
Elixir.
11. You can get some more boost income, because why not? And you're still trying to murder...
Death is your only destiny.
No. Come back.
Sent by the secret house.
That.
They will suffer elemental
20% chance. That is unfortunate, but that's fine. You will recover from your exhaustion next turn. Your Anshan Fu's not doing anything. Ming Fan.
Servant of ignorance.
I think it's basically going to get ready to go to the Red Fortress.
Adorn my chamber in finery.
This is basically an opportunity to get some more experience. Right. You want to upgrade the Alchemy Workshop. That's all the money we have. 666. 666 money, just as we are about to venture out into the Chaos Wastes. I'm sure it will be fine. I'm sure it'll be totally fine. Doesn't Kislev also have high armor with the armored Kossars? I don't remember how much they have. I don't feel like it's as high as the Jade Warriors. It's like 60 or something,
The
isn't it?
forces of Nan-Gau cannot all abandon their posts, but will assist you where possible.
Military alliance with Chanhu. Abso-frickin-lutely. Is it 80? Okay, yeah, that is also too high. Like, Empire Swordsmen, 30. They have an armor of 30. Empire Greatswords, I think they're an armor of 90. Same armor as the Jade Warriors. And that's a top tier unit. I think I was thinking it's 100 plus, but that's only with Balthazar Gelt, who increases the armor of all units in his army. I think their base is 90. Even Dwarf Warriors have an armor of like... Theirs might be 30 as well, actually, thinking about it.
I decree death.
I'm just going to resolve.
We shall resist.
Now this is being...
Nothing can live.
Seal Shield of Tolos is done.
Ready to defend.
And
Urgency
you
is our
can't
watchword.
force march anywhere, unfortunately, but you do get some experience.
Great Bastion.
And with that experience, let's get you... Rally.
The Tempest grows.
And Syndrin
ever
leveled up twice.
stronger.
So let's make sure you get Scooting a Boot and Harmonic Convergence. Then Ming Fan. You're basically doing the same thing. Red Fortress actually blew up, but you can go and kill Gottir, Terror of Woodbad.
Many feet.
And we're just going to take out all of the Chaos armies near us. You
Dismantle them.
Stroke. Are there any heroes to murder here? No. Is that Skaven hero still over there? No. So you just pull back to here, this is fine. And then we've got Yuan Chan Fu.
Only one I listen to is me.
Now you're expecting a decisive victory, we can just auto-resolve that.
Fight in perfect harmony.
Done.
They
Occupy.
will know
Og's been killed. Spell shield stolen. Trait gained. Attack minded. Nice. And then quite honestly, Yeti Peak, I'm quite happy to sell to Goldtooth. Because Goldtooth and I are buddies. And that is one of his provinces.
Must feast. When the Over-Tyrant rules all, there'll be a place for you.
I'll take the full military alliance plus a bunch of cash in exchange.
Hardly meat and riches, but he'll do.
You're welcome. Army available. You can request an army from this ally to gain temporary control over it. Oh! Okay.
In charge.
I think I might...
It's a sword.
Oh, Lizardman. Hello. You want to do trade? I'm okay with that. I will also do the non-aggression, sure. How much would I need to pay? 1,000? For all of this?
It's
Trading Nation. I just got an achievement. Have a trade agreement with 10 factions at the same time. Cathay do tend to trade with a lot of people.
Bow to me. Tyrant.
And I am tempted to trade with you. Probably nothing else but trade.
Tell me what to do.
Oh wait, no, that's non-aggression. That's not trade. No, I'm not doing non-aggression. Right, so... where do I want to go? I'm kind of running out of things to do here. So we just closed up Southern Expansion because we're friends with the Ogres and this is unpleasant territory anyway. We can't go into the Chaos Wastes because this is uninhabitable territory. I mean, we could. And try to reclaim all of this. But is there really any reason for us to do this? And we have 19,000 ducats, which we can spend on stuff like your wood thing.
Your drooling fuel.
I'd like to take him out peacefully. Like, both of these I can do peacefully through confederations. I just need to get a bit stronger.
Xiao Ming, the Iron Dragon's assistance will...
Am I still friendly with the dwarves? Yes, but not enough for an alliance. Who do I have an alliance with? Just ogres.
Hold, master.
Oh, I don't have an outpost. What's your capital? Great Hall of Greasus, clearly. There'll be an outpost there.
Most chosen.
And we can upgrade this to a level 3. Which will get your units even cheaper.
The Great Moors command.
Start using cash to improve standing. I mean, still rising with you. It's not rising with you. Celestial Loyalists. How much?
Learn from each other's
Confederation is getting very close with the Loyalists. I think I do just need to start expanding out into Chaos Wastes. I think that's going to be the next step. We have money. We have surplus manpower now. It's not going to be very good territory. That's the only thing. We will definitely need to build control improvement buildings out there, and it's not going to get us much money. Shouldn't cost us much. Garrisons don't cost you anything. It's just the buildings themselves that will cost. So I'm not going to build, like, unit recruitment or anything out there. It's literally just going to be support. Support and conversion. Although, actually, haha, here's a problem. Cathay doesn't have any buildings. They have no temples. So they have nothing that reduces corruption. The only thing that reduces corruption is the compass dial. Sending all of the magic to the desert. Directing the compass to the warp desert. Basically directs all of the corruption that way too. Stone Chamber, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Good to have you joining us. I'll sub if you start a Cathay Civil War, Zhao Ming. No deal. Because once I confederate the other northern nation, I think that I can get Zhao Ming. Caravan encounter. You want me to lose my Jade Warriors? I think not. Expecting a heroic victory. I think I'll auto-resolve then. Low casualties. Bye. Ow, that actually hurt. Flanking stratagems. So well drilled are the Jade Lancers of Cathay, and so fluid their steeds they could outflank the enemy even within the narrowest alleyways. And a Fu Hung monk. He is a corruption reduction guy.
You are beneath notice, Windshaper. Sent by our ancestors. An extension of the Empire.
God, minus 40 control a turn because of how much corruption there is. So we're gonna have to have the Yang Sanctuary, which only gives +5 control. Getting the income building here is pointless. I don't think even the growth building is worthwhile. Oh, Sky Lantern Lookouts are corruption reduction, but it's only a level 3 building. And it's only -1. I think trying to colonize the Chaos Waste is a fertile effort. I kind of agree with you. Yeah, minus 50% income from all buildings. It's really just not worth investing in that.
I stand apart. On tempestuous foot. Make a watchtower of it. Favored daughter.
Mindless slave of the great enemy.
I mean, really, the best I can do is just take all of this back.
Skull is forfeit.
Do you guys corruption reduction? The alchemists do not. What about the astromancers? Astromancers don't either. They do a control. Yeah, we just don't have anything that does corruption per region in Cathay. So we would need to go back to the Warpstone Desert, which we can do in 6 turns, and then basically you just got to keep it permanently on that. Anyway, technology is done, so we can get magnetic polarity, which will give 40% missile resist for the War Compass. Upkeep production for Jade Warriors with halberds. Hero capacity for Astromancers. We can get another one of those, which I think would be good. Stalk for Peasant Archers would give a reason to actually use those. Increase money from ports, income from industry, and then much better alchemists. And then that leads us to the third and final area. So I think we probably want the Astromantic Choir. Oh, this only requires one of those. So we could go for the magnetic polarity. Because I don't really need the peasant stuff.
All
So let's just go ahead and do
Cathay will
that.
benefit.
Shanyang can upgrade. Does Shanyang really need to upgrade though? Tier 3, you've got pretty much everything that I need you to have. Same with you.
Your own skull is forfeit. Your drooling fury is pathetic.
And you may as well just go and attack something.
A formula to stem all recovery. I require
Hooray, success. No more replenishment for you. And then Yuan Shan Fu has upgraded. You're level 21. So you may as well get some better Astral Warriors.
It is mine by blood rights.
Then Hungry Gamer the Alchemist is going to get no Earthing. And then I think your armies may as well, honestly, just head north. I mean, there are some hostiles in here.
None may direct my recipes.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to just focus my energies on Chaos Wastes.
The dragon.
We have a new objective. Recolonize Chaos. Let's do it. Ambitious. Gotta have a goal in life. At least until the rifts reopen again. Are there any texts for corruption? Not that I've seen. Cathay just relies on the compass to do it. Like, the compass is powerful. It just siphons off corruption everywhere. But you have to own the territory. Which means it's absolutely bloody amazing when the rifts are open, because it's just like, these rifts have no impact on me. Kind of like Kislev with all the Orthodoxy churches, just like, we'll out-pray you. You know how medieval castles tended to have multi-layered walls later on? You should do that with the Great Bastion. I feel like that's kind of what we are about to do. Because here's the thing, because you got the Chaos Miasma, whatever it's called, the Maelstrom, blocking off one side of that little corridor. So this is impassable. It's not undiscovered, it's impassable. So as long as I control, like, Ironstorm, then we're fine. 3 Celestial Dragon Guard. Oh, we gotta go for that. A caravan draped in the trappings of Ind travelled this road. It slows to a stop as your own approaches. Growls come from the guards, whose faces remain hidden by voluminous silk scarves. Their gloved hands hover over large scimitars resting on their hips. One infers the caravan master should approach. He does so cautiously and sees a large cage hidden behind fine curtains. The caravan master returns, his eyes gleaming, for he has seen what lies in the cage. Yet he won't say what. Only that Ind is known as the land of 1,000 gods for a reason. We are blessed, he stammers. The caravan no longer holds mundane cargo, but the exquisite weapons of exceptional quality instead. These should not be sold, but retained for our armies. Oh, and enables frostbite attacks and also magical attacks for all units in the army. Okay then. Sharp, enchanted blades fashioned in the mysterious land of 1,000 gods. Cat ogres. Foolishly seeking to unlock the sorcerous potential of the Maw Shard, a rogue alchemist meets a messy end. However, his failed experiment casts a potent illusion upon all ogre kind. To Cathayanize, the brutes now appear to have faces of cats. Where once there was fear, there is now amusement. Leadership +8 when fighting ogres. Sure. Okay.
The dragon-blooded.
Secrets and potions. Alchemist of the House of... I shall sow fear and fatigue.
Another success. Leveled up again. You may as well increase mobility further. Sure. So the only problem with occupying these places is it absolutely decimates my armies, and our replenishment here is terrible.
The defense effort has need.
Which is also a bit dangerous. If a full stack of enemies appear, then we are screwed.
Many feet, one purpose.
I only obey Bloodfather.
Shugengun Lord reporting.
So I'm tempted to go back to the Turtle Gate because I know there's better replenishment there. What's the point? Snake Gate. You're the further south, aren't you? I might actually get the replenishment place here. Or have we done it already? No, we've done it already.
Lord, Dalt, you are doomed.
Fly the black and silver.
Master of nothing.
Fly the Emperor's flag.
Let's try and get some health back while these guys are doing whatever the hell it is they are doing. In fact, they're sieging each other, so those guys are actually fighting. Well, alright then.
You are bereft of wit.
Meanwhile, KVK can get inspired. Marksmanship ×2. 60 accuracy, 40 reload skill. Sounds good for the former artillery captain. And the Red Wastes need one more turn to build that. See, that's a full Zinch army right there. That's more dangerous.
But will assist you where possible.
You want me to join the war against Darkland Orcs? I don't really have any problem with the Darkland Orcs. They're too far away. So pass. Those lead belchers. Definitely looking forward to getting my hands on the ogres. Very curious about their roster, because I know nothing about them. Skullduggery, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Good to have you joining us. Deskness, thank you also. How long have you been streaming for? Today? 3 hours? Plus the 4 hours I did before that. Yeah, see. Oh, no. Dragon Gate is under attack. 41 control. Oh, ambushed! Ogre Kingdoms. Let's fight them! Can you call in an army of ogres to help take the Deadlands? Possibly. Because the ogres are embargoed, though, I'm not really sure whether I can do that. It's a bit of a grey area, so I'm going to tend on the side of caution and say no.
Remember your training. Trust in the dragons, and victory shall be certain.
That and these ambushes tend to be woefully underprepared. And look at that, they are again. Alright, so artillery, drop your guns, run like hell. Oh, they even have a catapult. Where's their general?
Cannons! Move in formation! Move as wind! 6 sets by dragons!
Warriors! Defenders of Cathay! For Cathay!
Start seeking. Limb from limb!
Praise the dragons!
Alright, bit of a smash up.
My next trophy!
Get inspired marksmanship. Get a little bit closer to these guys, then can provide them with that massive missile fire and mayhem.
On to command!
Is that dwarven, I wonder? Possibly? Probably? Oh, it's a single target?
Warrior crossbow! They will perish!
You firing? I hope you're firing. I don't see that you're firing. I don't think you're firing.
It is basic! Then Young's faithful! Crossbowmen! For Cathay!
Now you're shooting? Now you're shooting. There you go.
There must be order.
Master Predator!
The celestial faithful!
Defend the realm! Will of the dragon! Stone and steel! Stone and steel! Crossbowmen! Spring-seeking Cathay's foe!
Oh, there are still a couple of ogres down there. Fair enough. That's why they're not moving. You just go and hide in the woods. Then nobody will be tempted to come to attack you because they won't know you're there. Meanwhile, we have actually obliterated their catapults. That's good. Good.
Cathay! With
In
infinite
fact, I'm going to
pride!
set all of you
The
to guard
dragon's
mode.
ass! J crossbows!
bring you up here.
Move in formation! Sheng Liang's faithfuls!
I think they're about to retreat. Yep, there they go. So that was painful. By the standards of ambushes, that was a pretty powerful one. Highest level army of the ogres that I've seen yet. Feeling the garrison building is going to be very helpful north of the Bastion. Oh yeah, undoubtedly. But the problem is getting those settlements to a level where they can actually build them, because remember, growth is nerfed, and also replenishment is nerfed. So actually getting the garrisons from... Oh, the troops in the garrisons replenished, because that takes replenishment, is going to take longer. Which also means recovering after a siege is going to take longer.
Lives up!
Quiver. Ogre Kingdom's destroyed, but that's just the rebel fighty people.
You are the shame of your people. Alchemist of the House of Secrets.
Alright, Dragon Gate. You want to fight them, don't you? You'll lose your ogres if you do this. Well, that's not good enough. Really? Alright, fine, I'll fight them. To be fair, those towns are just pure speed bumps to slow down chaos. Oh yeah, undoubtedly. But they're not going to be much of a speed bump, because we have actually rebuilt one of those towns before, and the garrison it starts with is pathetic. Which is why you've got to build the garrison buildings, but to get to that stage you need the growth. It's going to be an investment. Time and money. And we're going to have to keep an army or two out there. KemCD, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to intersperse you lot.
Dragon Guard!
Okay, doesn't need to be that many. Something like so. Put the ogres on the flank. Put the cavalry on the even further flank. Boss man can go here.
Jade crossbows!
A few crossbows
Never conquered!
we have.
Crossbowmen!
Go in here.
Master of Azir! Of course! Jade Lancers! It is fated!
Boss says so.
My
Get you lot into position.
ready.
So that we're in a firing position before these guys arrive. Should be pretty easily. Ogres fighting with mankind? What madness is this? Well, ogres are like the preeminent mercenaries in the world. They will fight for anyone as long as they get fed. So, not at all unbelievable. And actually, with the way that Cathay is supposed to be, especially with Miao Ming, he's supposed to have a lot of ogres. He gets bonuses with them. Right.
Dragon crossbows!
And murder them.
Harmonious wrath! Order and balance!
And
For
them.
the Emperor!
Biggest in the tribe.
Crossbowmen!
Then them.
Is fated! Cavalry! Marching as
Right,
one!
let's get these guys into position, shall we?
bring us meat! Hungry!
Ogre's hunger!
No!
Guided by ancestors! Crossbowmen!
Biggest in the tribe! Rampage this way!
Move! Move in formation!
Bring us meat! It's happening!
Cavalry! Yes!
Alright, let's get you guys into position. Have the attacks from the rear begin. Because ogres also have a really good charge effect. Not as good as this though, that's going to be 103 charge from those Jade Lancers. Because remember, it's doubled. Oh man, worth it. See, you were saying I was going to lose 2 full units? Because I don't think I am.
Oh my god!
Jade Lancers! Dragon Guard! For the Moon Dragon!
Dragon Guard! With infinite pride!
Dragon Crossbows! Cavalry! Wind and fire! Cavalry! For Cathay!
Meal time!
Alright, that should be pretty much good enough to murder everything. At least murder them enough that they're not going to come back again. Let's bring in the ogres. Come on, fellas. You move 54, there you go. And that'll do. Lovely jubbly. Ironborn Oreo, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. What happens to an ogre if they eat a demon or corrupted creature? Do they get corrupted themselves? Yep. I don't know, but I would imagine so. I lost 196, which was mostly to the champions, which was probably some of the halberds. Yeah, it looks like it.
Workers for the great cause.
Nice.
Master of nothing.
And Vasco's leveled up, level 17, getting you ever closer to immortality. Ah, I can conjure it. That sounds good to me. And you are going to stay here and replenish. That's totally fine.
Claude,
likewise with your army. And Wohog needs to get transmutation of lead, unless you could get that, which you can't. So yes, transmutation of lead sounds fine. Then I want to see if I can get another Astromancer, because that army in the north is missing one still. And yes, we can. So we can get a Fervent Questioner, which reduces corruption, which in that northern area would be useful. So we'll go with the Fervent Questioner, even though it's only 1 corruption. But hey, every little helps. Recruit.
Astromancer.
And then this Astromancer shall henceforth be known as Spiritual obligation. Spiritual obligation. You know what? I'll just take out the owl. Spiritual obligation. Lovely jubbly. And then you are basically going to head north to go and join Ming Fan's army.
Zia provides. Must be some respite.
And you can get some ancillaries. Let's see what's available. Aged Sage. No. Tax Collector. Yes.
You are the shame of your people.
Okay, so the Red Fortress has built its thing. So the Red Fortress can now get the resource structure, which would at least build resources, which is good. Or, and probably what we're going to do, get the control building, +5. It's also a Yang building. Because it's going to be a long freaking time. Minus 482 growth. What? Okay, so we have to get rid of the corruption here. Corn corruption's going down, mostly because of the Chaos Undivided. Chaos Undivided is currently a +1. If I get the compass going again, then we can probably reset that. But, oh man, this is going to be an investment and a half.
Shogungan Lord reporting. Offspring of dragons.
Next turn. We definitely need to not colonize, we need to just take. Can't afford the massive loss to manpower every time I colonize something. That was mostly just because I was going to clear the chaos out rather than build something new here. Do I actually want to get the growth building in that case? No. Yeah, we've got to go for the control building. Absolutely got to. I mean, the casualty replenishment would be nice to offset some of the casualty replenishment penalties we're suffering. This is going to be more yin, which I really don't need. Oh, hang on. If I get harmony, then control and corruption is going to be improved significantly. That would really help. Are there any buildings that purge corruption in this faction? The only way we're going to have to purge corruption is this. So we need to wait 4 more turns and then go to Warpstone Desert. And we can't build defenses until later. I don't think we can rely on the yin-yang thing, though. I think I've basically got to get the conscription. No, I need that control. Well, in this city, I'm going to go with the animal stone. Because it's a resource. It's the one thing I can extract. There's no penalty to resource gathering. That's still calculated through trade income. I trade with a lot of people, so trade income's important. Yuan Shanfu is still on their way north.
Within my reach.
I also need to bear in mind that I'm going to need to protect this area if and when the rifts reappear.
Alchemist
And Greystroke,
House of Secrets.
you may as well.
I shall sow fear and fatigue.
Is the -4 corruption only in
Another
Cathay?
triumphant
I don't know.
experiment.
If it is, then we can't do this. Per region in Cathay. I was reading that as in my territory, as long as I own it. I guess we'll find out in 4 turns.
Mindless slave of the great enemy.
That was Krog fighting against Crag. I thought it was. Such original names. Well, with neighbours such as we have Chaos on one flank and then the Ogre Badlands on the other, I can kind of see why Cathay is kind of content to just turtle up big time. Caravan encounter. I am not giving up some of my cargo. I would much rather fight you. So I will. Also resolves another heroic. Doesn't lose anything.
We shall prevail. Lives
punishment. Please and thank you. Technology researched. We are now in harmony. If the great magnets within a war compass are suddenly inverted, they will repulse incoming fusillade, scattering missiles like blossom on the breeze. Harmony is balanced. And with that, we do have corruption reduction and control increase over here. And that is enough to drop both of their corruptions. So if we keep this up, this will purge it. If.
Adorn my chamber in finery.
So you just chill out up there.
Power
How's
in
the garrison
the blood.
looking? Garrison's actually pretty decent. Oh, and we have a outpost here, apparently. Hence the ogres.
The Celestial Miao Ying.
And you took Fortress of Ice without even a fight.
I do not think so. I serve only the Changer.
That's a lot of Lords of Change for Fractus.
You are bereft of wit.
So I don't think I should go for the Fortress of Eyes. I should try to get Ironstorm north, sort these 3 out, and then push south. So I'm wondering if I should send Miao Ying up to here to go after Dragon's Crossroad. So I can just stick an army in both of these. Because the gates are going to keep us safe elsewhere. There's no point going for 2 different regions at the same time. None. Let's build those buildings in parallel.
Your own skull is forfeit.
And then Greystroke, let's bring you
Shang
southwards.
Yang sends me.
The majestic defense.
Right, technology. So let's get the Nan-Gau forges. Income from industry plus 10. Sounds
The
good to me.
Celestial Empire ever improves.
3 turns remaining.
Dragon-blooded sugar gun.
Red Fortress, the Red Wastes being... Oh yeah, you're enchant on her way as well.
You are doomed.
You have corruption reduction. Having you in this area would be useful.
Master of the heavens.
The glory of Cathay is unparalleled.
Okay, the Lord of Change has a lot of armies down there. Meanwhile, Greasus is having a whale of a time fighting against Kairos and all of the other ogres in that area. It's actually quite nice that Greasus has moved so far south, because that just means my caravan route's just completely secure. Need to deal with a couple of ogre incursions from time to time, but that's fine. Morning, Mungo. Who are you to speak? Thugan, friend. Hey, friend wasn't my concoction. Friend was in the book. Thug, fine. You got me on that one. Thug the thug. Such a throwaway character to have become so critical to the story. And hey, if you're wondering what the hell I'm talking about here, you should join our Dungeons & Dragons games, which you can find every Sunday on the Digital Dragons, so twitch.tv/Digital Dragons, where we're currently playing through some Icewind Dale. And then you can learn all about who on earth Thug was, and why he matters. Oi. Oi. Not allowed to come through here. Do these gates mean nothing to you? Hairy Plague. A horde of chittering spider monkeys descends from the mountains, stealing food from the markets, prizing metal from the carriages and window frames, and even tearing jewellery from the necks and the hands of horrified civilians. So we can poison the fruit and gain control, which we are 100% doing. And Ming Fan is now Grievous, +2 control.
No!
And Greystroke, go and murder Henrik, please.
Student of forbidden science. They will never expect me.
You can't quite reach, can you?
A waste of my talents.
You are overruled.
Plotting a route.
The dragon-blooded. Witness their... We will bring order.
Murder, murder, murder.
We will
Replenish.
keep them fed.
Glittering scales.
Windshaper.
Murder, murder,
Spill
murder.
their earn the Emperor's love. They will
Replenish.
earn their lives.
And then head back to the Red Fortress to continue replenishing. There we go, slowly but surely, but hey, progress. Now, what do we want you to do next? Well, we are in the process of upgrading these guys. We can get Stand Your Ground, which we'll go ahead and
I
do.
was born to wield
And then Victor has promoted... Hang on, that Astromancer's going to the wrong army. You've already got Victor. You're supposed to be joining this one, which doesn't. And in fact, you should not be force marching. You should just chill here because you have a bunch of soldiers still to recruit. You need 2 more. This army is not complete. You don't have any rocket launchers.
I will not tolerate
Not enough rocket launchers. Never enough rocket launchers!
is a privilege.
Much better. And I should probably also replace the cranes with something more useful. Like more foot soldiers.
I stand apart.
Okay, Miao Ying, you can't quite reach the dragon crossroads.
Leave me to my manipulations.
Kind of wondering what you're planning.
The Emperor's chosen daughter. Ready to defend. Might of the... You face the Dragon of Cathay.
Rogue Hunter, +5 leadership against them. Experience gain, Kurgan Warband is destroyed. And with that, the Great Bastion threat's gone again.
The Storm Dragon.
Gonna go ahead and grab this.
The defensive
I know,
character
using up all of my
expands.
manpower again, but I need to
The
get something going.
Celestial Miao Ling.
Upgrade you. Corruption's still going down. Control is going up. Okay. We're starting to make a dent, so that's good. 2 more turns.
Dragon's blood runs through my veins.
We could upgrade the garrison to level 5. And there's not really... Wait, this reduces the Wujing Compass cooldown? Oh, heck yeah. And increases relations with Cathay. And gives more money. And reduces attrition when under siege. And gives more defensive stats. Okay, if the Bastions can upgrade to the next tier, then we're 100% doing it. Unfortunately, we're still waiting for most of them. That's fine. Yeah, I'm expecting the portal soon. Very soon. Fractus is thinking about it. He's thinking about it. There's Kairos. Game thinks that gold tooth is stronger than me. Speaking of Diplo relations, how is the Confederation coming? That's a good question. I don't think it's going to have improved because I have not gotten any stronger and I've not killed enough chaos to have increased relations more. But yes, I should definitely check the diplomacy. Cybernetic American, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel.
Your reverence towards me has been noted.
You really want that non-aggression pact, but that's going to piss off Greasus, so I'm not doing more than trading. Sorry. Oh, that's true. We have colonized 2 Chaos Waste Towns. You're not wrong. Not sure I'd necessarily call that getting stronger, though, as attaching a weight to one's leg to slow oneself down. Sulcrux, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. It's flexing on chaos. True. We will reclaim these lands in the name of Cathay. See, trees are starting to grow again. We're making progress. Kairos, the ambush is discovered. We have an ambush coming on here. We will fight them!
We face only fools! Selfish, cowardly fools! Cathay's resolve shall overcome!
Paul, thank you very much for the 5-month Prime resubscription. Very much appreciate that. Ah, the art of the yin and the yang. Indeed. May they forever be in harmony. Alright, what do we got? Oh, they're actually attacking me from both angles this time. Ooh, yeah. Okay, this is a fight that's going to hurt more. I think you would be safest here if you can manage it.
will of the dragons!
Jade warriors! Zhejiang sends us! Never conquered! Peasant spearmen! Stone and steel!
Sun Yang sends us!
Right, let's try and get these people out to safety.
Jade warriors!
Grand Cannon!
Maybe I do need to start investing in the
Lines as one!
anti-ambush attacks.
Emperor's will!
Harmonious rock!
My next trophy!
Hello.
Praise the dragon! Defend the realm!
Cannons!
You lot just go and hide in there. That'd be great. Okay, it doesn't look like anything immediate is dying.
Shenyang sends us!
The Celestial Faithful!
I am prepared!
Well, let's see if I can pull these guys back and actually start getting some ranged support happening.
Master Seeker! I will! Overwhelmed!
Oh, you may lose those peasant archers. They're not looking too hot. You're about to be bullied on the side.
Warrior crossbows!
Crossbowmen!
Naturally! With pride!
In my sights!
Wind and fire!
Right, you guys are nicely hidden over there, so those I should at least not lose.
Shenyang's faithful!
I like the echo
Stone
effect.
and steel! Move seeking Cathay's foes!
For the moon dragon! Jade crossbows! By celestial decree!
For Cathay!
Let's get you guys into the fight.
Ogre Hunter! Cut them down!
Looks like they're starting to fragment a little. Oh, face to face, this fight would be easy. Because then I'd actually have access to my Grand Cannon. Grand Cannon versus Ogres are flipping amazing. Not quite so good as against Trolls, because the fire resist doesn't matter so much, but yeah.
Warriors!
Like the entire Ogre army, except for the Noblars, is large. Cannons are very, very good.
Defend the realm!
Defend the realm!
Never conquered!
Warriors! Bring it, move in formation!
Crossbowmen! Seeking bringing harmony!
For Cathay! The ultimate hunter!
Still want you killing their general, please.
Dragon God! Fight as one! Raise the dragons!
So who's still standing? Those Noblars.
Shenyang's faithful! Restore order!
Dragon God! Sun Yang sends us!
Crossbowmen!
Right, let's make sure that these Noblars get smashed. We've got loads and loads of ranged attacks coming in now. Much better. And there we go. Victory is ours. Huzzah!
That one's running scared!
That'll do. Can also use heroes to search for ambushes. Not on Caravans, you can't. Not unless you really want to micromanage things, and even then I suspect Caravan would move too quickly. So very nearly lost the peasant archers, but I'm fairly confident we kept them. Although, actually, thinking about it, if this army is almost at capacity, we might actually want to disband those archers and replace them with something better, like event troops. Same with the peasant spears. You know what? I might actually do that. Take the replenish. Garrison Commander. KVK. Leadership plus 20 when defending. Leadership plus 3 when defending. Seasoned Campaigner. Campaign movement plus 10. Attrition minus 5. And now has perfect Vigor. So let's go find you. Let's grab you too. And yes, you can in fact disband. We have capacity for 1. Now that we've got the 3 Celestial Guards, I feel a lot better about getting rid of the Peasant Spears. What's the point in having cannon and caravan if you're always going to drop the gun and ride and hide with them? Because you don't always get ambushed. That's only happening in the ambushes. And up until today, ambushes basically never happened. Murder, murder, murder. Murder, murder, murder.
I do not
murder.
Dragon-blooded Shogunga.
And Yuan Shan Fu, you are waiting for spiritual obligation to come and join you.
Grand Cathay. Plotting a route.
Lord of
You're still recruiting the rocket launchers. So do I want to replace the crane guns with something? Yeah, I can get great long Moloch riders now. I can also get terracottas. Although they are really expensive. Oh man, Longma are also really expensive. Turns out the high-tier Cathay units are really expensive. Red Fortress almost ready. Horbo needs to go and get destroyed.
Lord reporting.
And Warhawk needs a promotion. Let's get you. No, let's get you transmutation of lead.
I will be obeyed. Make your ancestors proud.
Another Great Bastion invaded, destroyed. And with the number of Kurgan warband armies we've defeated, Great Bastion threat's just not going up. Though that probably does run out eventually. I think I would like to get Blades of the Bastion. Jade Warriors, Dragon Guard, gain more leadership and charge bonus if they are level 7 or above.
By blood
which the artillery is, and actually so are the crossbows.
The Storm Dragon. Favored daughter.
I doubt that you would try anything.
Suffer the tempest.
Let's see if we can go kill you. Have to do it manually, otherwise we lose a unit. What am I saving the last build slot for the Bastion Gates? Maybe the Celestial Barracks, but mostly it's just there's nothing else that I particularly want to build there. The other buildings just aren't that useful. Alright, are we ready for Bombardment?
For the defense.
This is a fight that I'll probably fight with just Miao Ying. Oh, hang on, Sky Lantern. Right, you are basically immune to colonization because you're a single target entity. And you're always at full health. Granted, you don't quite have the firepower of a full unit of rocket launchers, but it's still not bad.
Praise the dragons! Never conquered. Order and balance. Warriors.
Dragon Guard.
We fought a battle with Miao Ying. I kind of forget how our armies were.
The Storm Dragon!
I stand ready.
For the Emperor! I give assent! Witness their demise! For the Emperor!
Pretty good fireball, that.
Senyan, guide me!
2, 1, 0. And then suddenly... Dragon! Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Used all of those. Just to boost yourself even more. 120 charge bonus now. Let's go after them.
The Celestial Faithful!
The Celestial Daughter!
Let's just watch a dragon just having a bit of fun. Very good shot. I mean, it's the Sky Lantern doing all of this. I'm not that surprised.
Praise the dragon!
Witness their demise!
And the balloon's actually almost out of ammo. Let's move you in a bit closer so you can at least use your snipers. Call sign Slinky, thank you very much for the bits. When Miao Ying was in school, she got detention once. When asked if she could get out of it, they told her, "Don't try it. You're not going to worm your way out of this one." I shouldn't be laughing at that as much as I am, but that was funny.
Strike them down!
Oh, hold on. I know. No. No! Stop it! Yeah, that's right. You stay away from my artillery. You know what's good for you. Lovely. No losses. 527 kills. Of which the Sky Lantern had 119. Actually seems to have about the same damage output as like a full unit of fire rain rockets. Just has a lot less ammo. And Miao Ying got 193 kills for just having a bit of fun. And apparently we lost one guy. No, we didn't lose any. So who was your kill? Who did you kill? I'm sensing a little bit of wrong maths here. Why use an army if you've got a dragon and a few cannon? You're not wrong. It's kind of like the Isabella von Carstein playthrough. It's like, why have an army when you just have vampires? Just 20 vampires running around, just wiping out entire stacks. Friendly fire from a Malay hero.
They have no other word.
Courageous. Personally involved in combat. Yeah, you were.
The Storm Dragon. The
Now I can
Emperor loves
no losses. Much better.
break this.
Silk Weaver. Charm Shield. Enemy killed. Another Great Invader killed.
The Storm Dragon.
Move back to town. Oh yeah, you caused vampiric corruption. I forgot about that. For some reason. Not that we have a vampire dragon or anything. Master... Oh no, you're upgrading these. And you definitely want fast hands, because that's the artillery stuff. Or looming lanterns. No, actually, let's go with the Blades of the Bastion. No, fast hands. Reload time reduction for artillery. That sounds better.
A tool fit for the dragon's daughter.
And then Sindrin leveled up. And Sindrin can get your enhanced Thunderbolt. Now, hopefully you don't turn around to take Dragon's Crossroad, otherwise I'll be very disappointed. One more turn.
Pride is not undeserved.
So now that there's no enemies up there, we can probably risk sending you south to go and hold on to Dragon
Erect
Crossroad.
a shrine to our ancestors.
We soar upon triumphant wings.
Did Juge move? Yes. What kind of heroes does this faction have? Wizards. Alchemists, which are lore of metal, and astronomers, who are lore of the heavens. Oh yeah, Diplo. That's a thing. That is indeed a thing. If I remember, when the turn comes around and I don't have anything else to do, I'll check Diplo. Sons of the Mountain, you have some pretty big armies up there. You are facing off against Zinch, though. Oakland going after Talabine and losing. We know where the Empire is, but we can't see very much about what's actually happening down there. Good choice. You went south. Technology research. Nan-Gau forges, the great inventions of the City of Smoke, generate more wealth than most other empires put together. We are fortunate indeed that it shares its technologies with us. Of course we do, it's my capital. Many conflicts are won or lost through the strength of the first vicious charge. Men are sent flying from the battlefield, often in pieces, even before the savagery of the melee begins. That would have been nice during that last battle. Alright, so... Spiritual obligation. You can now finally reach your Anshan Fu,
Fortune can be woven.
which means your force is now full strength.
Dragon-blooded Shogungan. Fly the Emperor's flag.
And then Ming Fan.
Shogungan Lord
You go to Dragon's Crossroad. Miao Ying. You go and kill Dothir, Terror of Woodbad. Which you should be able to do. Oh man. Let's not auto-resolve this. This is going to be a bit of a harder fight. Maybe shouldn't have been quite so eager on this one. Diplo! 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 Right, I'm going to put my bottle opener just flat on the... No, we're not going to put it there. Where am I going to put it? It's like in my line of sight. It would have to be in the middle of the screen. That's kind of in the way. I'm going to put it just lying on top of my keyboard. Oh, no, that didn't work. Let's put it back there. And next to the space bar, so my finger feels cold because it's resting on it. Start deployment. We don't got much magic. Artillery is going to go back here. Facing off that way.
Never conquer! Thoughts in harmony! Jade crossbows! Warriors! Praise the dragons! Warriors!
And the cavalry can be over here.
The Celestial Daughter.
Oh, right.
The heavens await.
Put the wrong unit in the middle.
Stone and steel.
Let's move you across. Let's move
Thoughts
you
in harmony.
across.
Wind and
Put you
fire.
in the middle. There. Not quite as straight a line anymore, but that's fine.
Harmony.
And then Miao Ying.
Of storms.
Fast are you? 53. How fast are they? 38. 48. 34, 39. Could get some thunderbolts going.
The storm wind blows.
Well, the rockets are in range. And you lot... Wait, these magic? No, they're not. They're just fire. $1.9 thousand missile damage. 2.5 thousand. Of course, these are all level 7, so we get the damage upgrades. Alright, let's see if we can provoke them into attacking us. How did you get early access to this game? I'm a content partner with Creative Assembly. So they were very kind. Here they come. Peekaboo. You guys do magic damage. Yes! Right, we're going to use this as a target. To just continue opening fire with everything we've got. And then shoot at their general. See if we can take him out. That'd be lovely. Oh, of course, as soon as we break their leadership, they will just disappear. So all I've got to do is enough damage to break their leadership, which frankly is already starting to happen. See these guys dying. I've just got to do that with the whole army.
Stone and steel!
So we lost the ancestral guys, but that's fine. Crossbows should frankly be able to deal with you. Can I get a fire shot off? Certainly try. Okay, you're disintegrating. You've died. You're disintegrating. I just realised who the one kill that guy got in the last fight was the ancestral warriors. Must be. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. So they killed one ancestral warrior last time. Diplomacy. I've still got my bottle opener. Diplomacy. Diplomacy, 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 diplomacy. The bottle opener of diplomacy. We are going to open the bottles of diplomacy. Why not some good old-fashioned sticky notes? Because that would have been far too intelligent. For 2:20 in the morning.
The evil must be kept in check.
Diplomacy. Diplomacy, diplomacy. Diplomacy.
The Empire.
I can trade with the Empire, potentially.
I will listen.
No, just
but
non-aggression.
my time is short.
I'm going to get military access as well. I will pay you for the privilege.
Sigmar's will.
So Ostermark we should be improving relations with, so hopefully we can get some better trades with you. I still don't want to get that deal with you. Ostermark is actually a long way away, diplomatically speaking, from a trade deal.
Who calls?
Reichland is actually fairly close to military access. Okay. Diplomacy is done. Miao Ying! So, Sindrin's leveled up. Let's get you another... no, let's get you some more scooting a boot. And... can you reach the Dragon Gate if you force march? Yes, you can. Boom! Have some replenishment.
Shogungan Lord reporting.
And then it's just Iron Storm. But corruption here is dropping pretty quickly. Corn corruption's dropping really quickly. Which is awesome. And here we go, the compass. So, currently -1, -12. Warpstone Desert. Is this going to mean regions in Cathay as in over here? Or regions in Cathay as in I own? In Cathay. Damn. That is going to make retaking the Chaos Wastes that much more difficult. And then Alchemist Compact. Hero capacity for Alchemist, hero recruit rank for Alchemist, and also for Astromancers. The House of Secrets skirts the edges of morality and legality, but a carefully worded edict would further legitimize its renegade wizards. In turn, it would share the best and the brightest with us. So that didn't check out.
For the defense effort.
Well, at least we've still got harmony. That is basically the only way we're going to recolonize this.
I stand.
Although bringing all three of our armies into this region with their combined character presence might do it as well.
The dragon blood.
And once corruption has been removed, it's... well, I've got no way to keep it removed. I would have to keep an army here, because Chaos is really good at spreading corruption to adjacent. I have no counter to that. I do wonder what the Chaos Waste will look like if they're cleaned from corruption. That's what I'm most curious about. Like, we're already starting to see trees and things starting to regrow.
Power in
Although
the
corruption
blood.
is admittedly still really high. Because I did notice down in the Ogre Realms, where they've cleared most of the corruption, it actually looks a bit like Cathay now. It's just a more mountainous Cathay. Like, the colour palette and everything is pretty normal.
Dragon-blooded Shogunga.
Bastions do not reduce corruption, no. Anyway, it is well over time for me to end this one, so I think I'm going to call it here. So I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, be sure to hit that follow button to get notifications when we are live again in the future. If you've really enjoyed this and you would like to support the channel, then please do consider subscribing. Helps the channel out, lets me do more of this kind of content. As a reminder, tomorrow, 3 PM GMT, I am part of the Chaos Clash tournament, which is like 40 different content creators all getting together to play some competitive multiplayer. I'm going to suck, I'm going to be terrible, but hey, I'm going to try and enjoy it regardless. So I'll be starting that 3 PM GMT tomorrow, and we'll just see how far we can get. I wouldn't be at all surprised if we get knocked out in the first round. It is quite likely to happen. And if that does occur, then we'll just switch games and play something else. Maybe some more of this, maybe some Hearts of Iron, because that was supposed to be on the schedule, maybe some Bannerlord. To be determined. If you have really enjoyed this and you would like to support the channel, then please do consider subscribing. Helps the channel out, lets me do more of this kind of content. Or you can, of course, check out the Patreon, which I have at patreon.com/Mordred Viking. I do have a YouTube channel, which you can find at youtube.com/Mordred Viking. That is a good question. Is there an edict that reduces corruption? There is. Storm Dragon's Edict. That's how we would have to do it. So we'd have to take the whole region and then Storm Dragon. And that would make us immune to the adjacency corruption. Good point. Good point. Zimmervo, Vival Aref Repression, and Ossi, and Bergie the Taller. Thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. Where was I? Discord. I have a Discord. If you would like to come hang out with the community, you'll be more than welcome. And then finally, I have a YouTube where all of the campaigns I've been playing of this, I've got at least one 4-hour stream of every single legendary lord released in Warhammer 3 so far up on the YouTube, so you can find that youtube.com/Mordred Viking. Anyway, let's go and see who else is streaming Warhammer, and we shall go and throw them a raid. There are a lot of big people playing right now. Who do I fancy raiding? No, he hasn't started yet. Templin probably be finishing in half an hour. You know what? Yeah, we'll go and raid Don Fandango. He's a great streamer. Really good vibes. We raided Squire yesterday. And in fact, it looks like he is just starting, so this is going to be perfect timing. So head on over there, say hello from Mordred Viking. I'd love to see his channel absolutely lit up by the Viking Raid, which you can do by copying and pasting Viking Raid. Or if you're a subscriber and you have access to the long ships, bring those along instead. But bear in mind, that will only work if you're a subscriber on this channel. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. I will see you next time. Enjoy Don Fandango's stream. If you like what you see over there, don't forget to follow his channel as well. Anyway, that's all from me. I'll see you tomorrow, 3 PM, early stream, 3 PM, for the Chaos Clash. Until then,